back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Missa. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, why not? What have you got to lose? Nothing. Also go check out my Instagram, I'm hotter over there because I can edit my photos, and if you want to see how I do that, I did a video on it recently. But as you can see by the title, today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions-ish. I already have my eyes done, but I am currently first impressioning the new Norvina palette. That was my last video. I will link it up here if you want to check it out. But I thought I would just carry on filming since I'm in an able mind frame and body frame today to actually film. So let's just do it. I've got lots and lots of new makeup that I really need to test. So I'm going to test a primer, which is very unusual for me. This is the NYX Bear With Me Radiant Perfecting Primer. This is like their hemp one. It came out with the like lip balm and what was in the other tube? I can't remember, something else. But this looks like a really glowy primer, and I'm just gonna basically smear it all over myself. Oh, it smells very nice, but I do look ridiculous now. It's tinted, so yeah, it's just one of those things. Honestly, it just feels like I'm putting on like a glowy moisturizer. It doesn't feel like a primer, which is good because I don't really go for primers. So I then have a plethora of foundations to try. The two kind of main ones though, the Juvia's Place and the Urban Decay, I want to save for like full day wear tests, and that's not what I'm doing today. Today I'm just playing. So I thought I would try this Amazon one that everyone on the beauty group, Mrs. Gloss and the Goss, have been losing their minds over. It's Phoera, I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's soft matte long wear liquid foundation. But everyone on that group is basically saying it's a dupe for Estee Lauder Double Wear. This was like £3 or £4 on Amazon. This is what the bottle looks like, kind of like The Ordinary. Did that not have a black pump? I don't remember. Anyway, let's try it out. I got the shade 102 Nude, and I got it on Amazon, which is, I think I said that. I did 3 pumps, and let's see. Feels quite thick. Look at the coverage over my lips. Oh my lord. This colour is definitely a pinch too dark for me, but not actually that bad. Yeah, it's quite a thick foundation. Doesn't feel like really light, but I don't mind thick foundations. Let's be real, I am Cake Face Melissa. That should probably be my YouTube name. I think that primer is kind of coming through because my skin looks really like glossy and nice, and this is supposed to have quite a matte finish. But it could be that the foundation is quite satiny. But it blends really easily, really fast, and my skin looks good. Like, where's my mirror? I would say that up close my skin looks really good. Like, is it oxidizing? I don't think it is. I think it is just a shade too dark for me, but if I zoom in, that is my skin. And there's it on my forehead. I've not got super close to my brows, ignore that. On first impression, that foundation is really nice, or that primer and foundation combo is really nice, because my skin looks really quite healthy, even though I've got like a really full coverage foundation. Medium to full, I'd say. On the, I hate those words, like strong medium full, but not like full. I've tested more full coverage, but I'm impressed. The only new concealers I've got are the ones that I am going to use like with the matching foundations. I've got like the Juvia's, the Urban Decay, and then Rimmel one. So I'm just going to use the one that I use to carve out my brows and stuff. This is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. It's very good. This is a really nice concealer. Hamish has woken up, so now I know we'll just have more noise to add. Anyway, this isn't brand new, obviously, but it's something that I've had in my collection for a while and never used. This is the OPV translucent loose setting powder, and I thought we'd just give it a crack today. Now, don't think I'm crazy. I'm gonna use a brush. Don't know why. I think honestly I just don't want to get my sponge covered in powder, so I'm just gonna do this underneath my eyes. I've actually heard really good things about this powder. Like, people have said to me, oh, that's supposed to be really, really good, so I'm excited to see that. It seems very brightening under that other eye. Yeah, that looks pretty good underneath that eye, to be quite fair. Those eyes, both eyes, put it under both eyes. I might just use this all over my face. I was going to use this LA Girl one, but I feel like this is going quite well, and we'll just continue. Could use one of these new, like, Real Techniques ones. I think these are their holiday collection brushes, launched in August. Just looking very up close with my mirror, it looks a little dry underneath my eyes, but nothing like the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate fiasco. Just a little pinch dry. But overall, my base does look good. But it doesn't look light and fresh. It looks... I hate Lawnmower Man. It looks makeup-y. I am just going to go in with a dibble dabble of Makeup Revolution Luminescence because I've got to. If you bought this product because I rave about it and you love it, put a paperclip emoji in the comments. Bringing sexy back. I don't know who I am today. I just got this the other day. It is the Throw Shade Contour Palette by Makeup Obsession, and inside it has a plastic sheet. It's got 3 highlight shades down this side because they're all metallic. And then these 6 over here are matte contours. So let's give this a go. I love Makeup Obsession highlighters. I also have a highlight palette by them. I don't know if I'll use that today, but I'm excited. I'm going to use this one up here. It looks very light. It might not work. I think for me that's too subtle, so I'm going to use Respect, this one here. I have the shakiest hands, look. That's just shake. I'm genuinely not shaking, like on purpose. This one here. I preferred the tone of the other one more. This one's a bit more warm toned. I do feel like it is sculpting me. I just think it is slightly more warm toned what I usually go for. I prefer the tone of that first one I tried to use. But for my schnozzle, I'm going to use Burn because it's very light and I think it won't make my nose contour too intense. You know, that is nice. It sculpted me well. Did the job. I did what it said on the tin. Got a nice big mirror. £10 for this, I'm pretty sure, I think. I don't need another contour palette, that's the only thing, but I did really want to test the formula. And I like that it caters to really deep skin tones and very light, like this top one. This one here is so light, trust me. What next? I've had all this makeup for so long, I've been dying to play with it, but I've just not been in a good headspace to play with it. So I'm really excited to try this. This is the Lottie London unfocusing tan time bronzer. People again have said to me that I'm really gonna like it. This shade looks very dark, so I'm gonna go in with a really light hand. Don't know if this comes in different, oh, light medium. Wow, okay. I'm gonna go in with a very light hand, which is not something I say often. That is deep, like that is not light. Like you can see here where I've not applied it, like this stark difference. Like this is not an easily blended out shade on me because it is so deep. I feel like it looks worse on camera. Yeah, I mean, if this is light medium, I'm gonna need Ghostly to potentially Just About to Die because this is so dark. I'm gonna have to take it down the sides, and I know my face looks ridiculous. I'm gonna go in with my powder brush. Gosh, that's deep. I need powder. Just going over it with some MAC Studio Fix powder. Yeah, that's just not the right color for me. I can't personally make that work, so that's a bit annoying. I was really looking forward to trying that bronzer. Dang nabbit! Just want to put it side by side with Benefit Hoola and see. Yeah, I mean, this is the bronzer that I swear by, Benefit Hoola Light, and that is Lottie London Light Medium. Sometimes in life, bad things happen to really good people. So for highlight, very excited about this. I'm gonna finally use this one. Cookie is literally my all-time favorite highlighter now. Better than ABH times Amrezi. Sorry, but it is. But I'm gonna try this one today. This is Tickle, which is their more pink toned. It's like a pinky gold. And I've been worried by swatching it on my hands that it's gonna be too dark for me. So what better time than when I'm a shade darker than I usually am. So let's see if it's actually any good. This is a Blank Canvas E90 for the one person that asked me what brush I use to highlight. Blank Canvas E90. Let's give this a go. I feel like this palette doesn't smell quite as nice as the other one. Benefit are really upping their highlight game, that's all I can say. Most highlighters you'd have to wet them to make them look this good. Not Benefit. Nope. Honestly, I only thought about Benefit really for their brow products in recent days, but they know what they're doing. Apart from Dandelion Blush, not forgetting about her. Like, holy macaroni. Does it give me a cast? Yes, it does, unfortunately. Yeah, this is way darker than Cookie. Although Cookie doesn't work for me on my palest of days, but it's still, I mean, it's very beautiful, but it comes off, I feel on the skin, as more of like a yellow gold than like a pink. I'm not sure if that is picking up like the yellowness of it. I mean, it's gorgeous, let's be real, but yes, does give me a cast. But I'm just gonna apply more. But why do I keep saying but, you know? Yeah, in this epic formula that they've developed overnight, they need to make maybe 10 shades of highlight, because it is probably the nicest highlight I've used in a long time. I'm just going over it with a pinch of Cookie, just because I am getting such a bad cast from it. But it's gorgeous. If that would suit your skin tone, go and buy it if you want to. I'm on a no buy. Join me on that if you want to. I have here the NYX Sweet Cheeks Glow Creamy Powder Blush in the shade Rose and Play, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Really big pan as well. Now I love glowing like highlighter-ish blushes. The only problem is my favorite ones are all very high-end, and I'm talking like NARS and Natasha Denona. I can't find a drugstore one, but this one looks very promising. I swatched it the other day. It looks like my NARS and my Natasha Denona swatched on my hand, so this is what I'm going to use. Again, it's in the shade Rose and Play. I don't know, that sounds like a really weird name to me. And I'm loving this new Real Techniques number 002 brush to apply my blush. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I wonder if they have a peach one. I need it. I just love glowy blushes. They're everything to me. It just like melts into your highlight and just gives you, oh, I love it so much. That is gorgeous. If I was blindfolded and someone put that on me and then asked me what one out of my collection I thought they'd just put on me, I would have thought my NARS or my Natasha Denona, because that is just perfection. If you like glowy blushes. If you don't, you would hate these because they're incredibly glowy, and that's kind of the point, but to me they're beautiful. For setting spray, this came to me from Sleek the other day. This is the Life Proof Illuminating Fixing Mist. It's the one that kind of looks like iconic, you know, and it swirls together. I hope I don't end up with like globules of gold glitter on my face, but I'm willing to try it. I'm a dangerous kind of gal. I'm quite scared though. It's quite a powerful mister. I can feel it in my eyelashes. Let me just check. It's definitely put like micro fine glitters on my face. I actually don't mind it. I don't mind things like that as long as I've not like put my matte liquid lipstick on first, because then my matte liquid lipstick turns shimmery. But I mean, I think my skin's looking pretty good right now. I definitely though prefer baking my under eyes. I'll show you my skin. Oh, don't fall. Please don't fall. That is my skin at the moment. You can probably see that kind of like stripe on my nose. That's like just the cast from the highlight. But realistically, everything's looking pretty good. I mean, this foundation is, it's looking as good as foundations look on wrinkly foreheads. So at this juncture, I'm going to go away, finish off my eyes, and then I'll come back and we'll put on a lip product together. But so far so good. Realistically, I'm pretty happy. I'd go out like this, like that. My cheeks are just glowing and I'm so happy about it. That NYX blusher, I need that in peach, because that one is quite pink, but I don't mind pink, but I want peach. Back in a moment. Just finished off my eyes, and then for lips I'm going to go in with this Nip and Fab matte liquid lipstick in the shade 05 Candy. I think I've tried a Nip and Fab lip product before, but this was very kindly sent to me by Nissa. Again, I mean, she just sent me something randomly from ASOS. Hamish thought I'd been naughty and spent money. I thought I'd done a drunken order, but I hadn't, so thank you. So let's try this out. It looks nice and pale anyway. It smells like lipstick. It's nice, it's quite thin, it doesn't feel like much, but I do feel like it's a little sheer. So I think that's like my third layer on my bottom lip. Yeah, it's quite sheer. This is why I like having foundation on my lips before I put on liquid lipsticks, because it helps. But yeah, it's nice. It's kind of like Jeffree Star mannequin colour on my skin tone, I feel. So I might put a bit of concealer in the middle just to lighten it up a pinch, and then that'll be it from us today. I feel good though. I feel like my skin looks good. Here we are then. Trusty hoops. Finished. Put on a tiny bit of concealer on my lips just to make it lightener. I'm liking things. That foundation, I'll need to keep testing it, because if that's like £3 or £4 and this full coverage, I could be super on board with that. But I think things are looking pretty good. I do think though my favourite thing is the NYX blush. Where did I put it? It is here. The Sweet Cheeks Glow Blush. I can't open it, I'm trying to show you while I say that. How the f do you open this? Okay, genuinely can't open it, but there we go, the NYX Sweet Cheeks blush out. That's probably my favourite thing. I also really like that Benefit highlighter, but it is too dark for me. So if you're deeper than me, then could be a good shout. I mean, obviously the eyeshadow, but I'm talking about that in a different video. Don't get greedy. Yeah, happy. There we go. Full face first impressions, #1, done. I could probably do about 14 in a row looking in my drawer, to be quite honest with you. Still not used those Beauty Bay liquid things. Still not used the sleek ones. I mean, I've got so much in there. Actually, it makes me feel really sick. Yeah, pleased. Not pleased with the bronzer though, we'll say that. But overall, very pleased. I now have armrests, got a new chair, and I feel like I can do this now. So yeah, really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do, give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment as well, because I do reply to every single one. And subscribe, because it's just, say it with me, the polite thing to do. A massive thank you to my Patreon. Thank you guys for supporting my channel in a financial manner. This is how it's one of the biggest reasons that I can afford new makeup to do testing videos on my channel. And whilst I am on a no buy, if anything like earth-shattering drops, like say Jeffree Star released a new palette next month, I would buy that to test it. Do you know what I mean? I'm just not gonna buy lots and lots of little bits. So by supporting me on Patreon, you are enabling those purchases, but also just generally my life, because I have no job. And if you do want to become a Patreon and join the Patreon fam, the link is down below in the description box, and Patreons get early access to my videos as often as I can, because sometimes I upload them the day they go live, so I can't do it then, but most videos going forward. They also get Patreon only videos and also access to regular giveaways. So yeah, the link is down there. But if you don't or can't become a Patreon, like if you don't wanna or can't become a Patreon, then know that just by having watched this video and listening to these words coming out my mouth at this very point, you are supporting me massively. So thank you all so much, and I am very pleased to say that I can now go to bed, because I've been sitting here for a very long time and I'm tired and my back's sore. What's new? So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that I'll see you on the flip side. That when I'm sitting like that makes my shoulders look really broad. Tuck them in. Yeah, I'll see you on the flip side.